Beyond 16 foot, I'm going to use this. This is a Bosch digital tape measure with a laser. This just makes it easier, that way I don't have to stretch out the tape. Oh, look at that! Cha-ching!
Yeah, so to give you a little bit of a idea on this, I've seen it a few times. We had a welder come round do some steel work for some decking we'd done and he was using one and I fancied one then, but I seen it was only accurate to 1.5mm and that put me off a little bit. But then when I thought to myself, if I'm ever going to be measuring anything, it's always going to be something really long with a digital tape measure, and I do struggle when you're trying to tape out like a huge long measurement, and I thought over a length of 16 foot, what's 1.5mm? You know, you're probably going to lose that in deflection in your tape trying to hold it out. So that's why when I seen that guy on the YouTube video using one to do moulding, I thought, oh fuck it, I'm going for it. And if it's shit, I'll tell you it's shit. They better come with batteries, Bosch. I fucking forgot. I don't know fucking rods to pick up as well. Right, I should have a head unit on this. That's better. Ooh, Stanley blade, Stanley blade, Stanley blade. Stanley blade. Let's see. It does come with batteries and they're a decent size. Because I fucking hate when you get batteries like that. Look at him. He's got the little pouch for it. You got some little AAs, which I'm happy about them because I've got rechargeable Duracell ones of them, so never have to buy batteries. Oh no way, I ain't fucking reading all that. Look at that. What on earth? And it's printed on that shitty fucking paper you used to get on cheapy books when you were a kid. Oh yeah, English bit. English is page 20 and French is page 36. So I'm guessing there's 16 pages of English. Now, if you're anything like me, this stuff baffles the fucking shit out of you. I like to just be hands-on. .368 function meters. Oh, it's got all saved settings, which I'm not really a lover of. I'd rather just write it down as you see it. Right, so if I was measuring this room, gives you the laser. Let me press it again. 3.782. .709. So just a quick brief description of it. I think basically my thoughts are this is a very expensive tape measure at 59 or 69 pound. Yeah, 69 pound. But for instance sake, if I was measuring out a kitchen or if I went to look at a job, that would be the best analogy actually. And you're trying to hold a tape measure, where I could turn up on a job, press that, probably fuck the camera, and press it again, and it'll tell me 0.999. Now I think the only best thing to do with this now is to actually try it alongside a tape measure. and I think I've got to take a measure of that in a minute. I'm not going to measure, I'm going to measure right to the wall, because obviously the laser will measure to the wall. That is precisely 1937. 1937, and I'd say there was a little nib in it, so I always tend to write strong. And then press that button. Now that's saying 1939. Right, so just out of the interest of fairness, I'm going to do it twice. Right, so 1939. That's probably 1.5 out. I need to try some other things. Everyone knows the thing. If you ain't got anyone to hold a tape measure with you, you're trying to do this. And you take doing all that. So what you end up doing, or if you're anything like me, I do. Right, so what I tend to do, you take that like that, measure along so you get a comfortable mark and the tape's not deflecting. So there's 2 meters right there. That'd be giving them a 2 meter mark. So write down 2 meters, 2000 millimeters, and come to this end, measure to your line there, hook off tape. Right, I'd say that's 1694. 1694. So if I add them up, you've got 4963. So 3694. Now let's take tape. And on that we got 3695. Now that is a millimetre out, which if I was measuring that with a tape measure, you've seen how long it took me opposed to how long that took me. Now I remember years ago I seen something similar to this in B&Q, a Black & Decker one, and it was absolutely shockingly shite. So that's what's always put me off. But then seeing that guy use one, and then using one myself, now trying to measure that with a tape measure was a good few minutes job. No, that's just one measurement. If I was going around the whole room doing coving, cornice, whatever you call it, you could add 10-15 minutes onto my day. Now that 15 minutes is nothing. But if you're doing it all the time, now I'm not doing it all the time, so it's not like I'm going to turn around and tell you that that's 15 minutes a day times 5, that's 75 minutes a week, and then go through it all like that, because you know that's just bullshit fucking stats. What I am going to tell you is that this, to me, to save 15 minutes every time I come to do a job like that, and it's not even the time, it's the effort and messing about with a tape measure, as you've seen, that is worth £69, because that'll go in my glove box, and every time I go and measure up a job or I'm doing anything in regards to long measurements, I'll just go and pop that out and think. And another cool feature is with it is, don't know if you can see that, you can, hang on, function, you can measure up a room, so I can do that and measure. That's one measurement, just the function button, measure the length, that's the length, do that, is the width, and it'll work out the areas for you, I think. Well, I'm not going to go into all that, because to be honest with you, I'll never ever use this for anything other than measuring. I'm not going to use it for trying to work out the area or something, because to me working out the area or anything is as easy as scribbling down on a pad. I'm not going to use that for that. I love the way it's trying to face grab at Arnie. So, bottom half of it is that worth £69? And I'd say 110% yes. Because that Black & Decker one, being a shit DIY brand, ruined me. Because for 10, 12 years I've always thought these aren't that great. But I'm glad I seen the YouTube video. I'm glad I seen the welder using it to measure up the balustrading. And I'm glad I went and bought it, because now I think that is a hell of a time saver for me. And I think what I'll use it most for is measuring up a job. The more I think about it, you go off, you go and look at a job. I've got Gaz with me, he's writing down the measurements as I'm trying to tape them out, and I'm telling him and he's writing them down. So basically, yes, I'm glad I bought it. And the model name of it is the Bosch Professional GLM 40 Rangefinder. And you find them at Screwfix, eBay. To me, that is a star buy. And I'm not being paid to say this. They haven't even gave it me to review it. I've went and bought it myself. So, buy or don't buy. Anyway, that's me. Thank you very much for watching yet again another video. All my 34 viewers will be more than happy with this review. And I'm sure Bosch will be happy with this review. And as a consumer, you can guarantee, because I'm not a high volume channel with 1 million subscribers and 100,000 views per video, you know for a fact I'm telling you straight up what that's like. I'm not biased, or I'm not saying, oh, I've not been paid to give you this, because that's what does me. All these high-end YouTubers that say, I've not been paid to do this advert. I am not being paid to review this, and by not being paid I mean I've not been given this, because in my opinion you might not have been paid to review that product, so therefore you haven't got a biased opinion, but you've been gave that product. So in other words, you have been paid, because if Joe Blogs on YouTube is reviewing the new Phantom DJI Mavic, but he's saying, I've not been paid to review this, they have just gave me this to review. Yeah, they fucking gave it you. That's £1,000 piece of kit. That's like being paid £1,000 to review that fucking product. You give their product a bad review, and you're not getting another free one off them. So of course it's a fucking biased opinion. I've not been paid, so it's up to you. Go and buy it or don't fucking buy it. I've bought it, I'm happy I've bought it. Thank you very much. Bye.